Well, welcome and thank you for joining me tonight on Mentoring for Success. This is the new star promoter call tonight, and we're really excited that you are here because that means that you are either somebody that just recruited your very first team member, so congratulations, or maybe you've had a couple people on and you just have not yet titled to Bronze Ambassador. So we want to make sure that you know the next steps. So here's your big congratulations. Let me move this over to this side. So we're really excited for you. I hope you guys are ready for the boss life. You've already been living it as a sales rep, but now we're going to help you see where the other income stream is, which is helping other people in this amazing business with this amazing vehicle with Avon. So, of course, I'm going to choke up here now. All right, let's move this over. I'm going to get everybody around. Can everybody see with me moving these chat squares around, or is it blocking things?
I can see.
Okay.
I can see too.
Okay. All right. So this is our agenda tonight. We're going to show you guys how to plant your seeds, your referral code. Some of you aren't aware of where your referral code is, what's needed to get to Bronze Ambassador, the comp plan. A lot of you haven't seen the comp plan or really understand the comp plan, and we're going to do just the basics of the comp plan so that you guys can really understand your next step instead of looking at the giant comp plan and going, I don't even know where to begin. Let's just talk about the basics. Mentoring your new team members, building those relationships and sharing your expertise, talking about connecting and engaging with people, and of course teaching, inspiring, coaching, and then if there's time we will definitely do Q&A. So let's talk about planting the seeds. So one of the things you guys need to be doing if you're not already doing is the visual seeds. Visual seeds are things like flyers in your books, stickers with labels on the front of your book, the back of your book. You can get car signage if you don't already have some, which we're going to talk about an incentive here in a minute about how you can get some for free. Wear a name tag, wear buttons that say, ask me how you can earn with Avon. These are all what I call visual seeds to help you continue to promote your business. The verbal seed is just as important. That is sharing with everyone. I know that's something for new people sometimes it's a scary thing. How do I share the opportunity? But I want to remind you that if you're just sharing your excitement for their business, and if you don't share the opportunity, you may be missing out on somebody that's amazing, number one, or number two, you don't know if you're going to bless them. Maybe their husband just lost their job, or they themselves, are going to be losing their job, or they just need extra money to pay bills. You cannot prejudge the book by the cover, guys. You've got to still share with everybody. And you can do that very easily by saying one of my favorite phrases, which is, oh, by the way. So I want you guys to learn that, write it down. Oh, by the way, if you know anybody could use some extra money, we are looking for representatives in all areas. That way it doesn't point them straight to you saying, hey, would you like to sell Avon? Do you know anybody that would like to sell Avon? We don't want to open the question that way. We want to just plant that verbal seed. So make sure you're doing that. Or I like to say, people, if I'm in a very busy place, I like to tell people, wow, oh my gosh, you work here. I mean, like you are sitting on a gold mine here. There are so many women in this office. That's a compliment type of a verbal seed to let them know, hey, you're already buying Avon from me. Why are you, this is a great way maybe for you to make the extra money instead of me constantly bringing it in here. You've got this whole workplace. You would be great at what I do. What do you do for a living is a great question you can ask people because they usually always ask you back, well, what do you do for a living? So those are verbal seeds. And then we, of course, have our social media seeds, which is, making sure you're posting online. Now, you do not want to become one of those people that is posting so much online that you become the annoying, all she does is post Avon, Avon, Avon. You still need to be real on your Facebook page. But if you have a business page, that can be Avon all day long, and then occasionally you can post on your personal timeline. But flyers, questions, photos, you can use the Nextdoor app in your area. Look on your phone to see if you have the app Nextdoor. And that's like right in your community. If they allow you to place ads in there, certain ones do, or if your community has a Facebook group, some of them allow advertising certain days of the week and things like that. You can do additional postings there for continuing to grow your team. You've got to always be Avon. Whether, when you leave the house, you got to be Avon. Your car, your purse, your diaper bag, whatever it is, be Avon, be the product of the product, and be excited about what you do because your energy, your enthusiasm, you're just become contagious with what you do. So make sure you're doing that. And if anybody has background noise, if you could just do me a favor and click the little mute button on your thing, that would be awesome. Thank you. All right. A lot of you don't know how to find your reference code. You're like, I don't know how to sign somebody up. So let's go back to the very basics. There are two places that people can sign up with you. One is they go to startavon.com and then they need to enter your reference code. If they do not enter your reference code, they're going to be put under somebody randomly. All right. If for some reason somebody you've been talking to gets put under somebody else, you have a 5-day window to speak with leadership. There's an email that the new representative sends to Avon to say, I was trying to sign up with this person and it went under somebody else, and there's a 5-day window. You can get it corrected. But to get your reference code, you're going to go to Web Office and you're going to go to the top, the side area here, step 2, where your e-store is. Whatever the end of your e-store is, that is your referral code. So somebody goes to startavon.com, and when they're filling out your form, they're going to put in the reference code. Some people think it's supposed to be like / then the code. No, it's just startavon.com. When they get there and they're filling out the application, they're then going to put in your referral code. Okay. The other thing is that if you are on your Avon 2.0, I've been told that with our new website design, that at the top it says become a representative. Before we were having connection issues, I'm being told that now that is working perfectly and should connect straight to you. So I'm still using the Start Avon personally right now, but I just want to let you know there are two places. Okay? All right. So the next stop for everyone is Bronze Ambassador. So how do you get to Bronze Ambassador? You need to personally be selling at least $200 a campaign. Okay, so you want to be getting your sale. If you're brand new and you just started, you're like, okay, well, I just started a week ago and I got my first person. You're going to work your way up because you're on your Kickstart program. You're going to be working on your sales and getting things moving in that area. So work on making sure your personal sales are $200 or more anyway. Okay, 500, as we all know, is 40%, but 150 is 30%. So if you're on your Kickstart, follow your Kickstart, but just know that as a leader at the Bronze Ambassador levels and all the way up to Platinum, the minimum to earn is $200 a campaign as a leader that you need to be selling, okay? As a promoter and a star promoter, as long as you have a $50 order in, as a promoter or star promoter, you're gonna get your 3% bonus, okay? But as a Bronze Ambassador, 200, so work on that. You need to have a minimum of 3 team member orders. That's really important because a lot of you are like, well, I got 3 team members. That's great if you have 3 team members, but if only 2 of them place an order, you don't make Bronze Ambassador, okay? It's putting you on a shaky ground. We want to make sure you're strong. So we don't just start with like, yay, I got my 3 people, I'm going to be a Bronze Ambassador. No, keep going, keep pushing, keep getting more and more people on, and work with them. Don't just sign up people. Our business is not a sign up just because I'm looking to make some money business. It is a relationship building business, and you are helping people, with their goals and their dreams and their aspirations and what they need, in regards to income for their families or side money or whatever it happens to be. We are a relationship building business. So when you put other people first and their needs, then you will get what you need as well. So always remember that. It's 3 team orders. So how many people do you think you need for 3 team orders? Anybody want to take a stab? Delana knows. We always want to do what? Y'all are new, so we always want to double whatever it's asking you to do.
Double. Probably got it unmuted. Double.
And I just somehow drew all over the screen here with my mouse. Look at that. Let's erase that. You always want to at least double whatever it's asking you to do. Even when you guys are in incentives, double whatever it says, double or triple it in order to secure it. So 3 team member orders, and your total team sales need to hit 1,000. Okay, so to hit 1,000, let's say you yourself are a powerhouse seller and you have a $500 order, and then your 3 or 4 team members sell the difference. Then guess what? If you hit 1,000 or more, you make Bronze Ambassador. Okay, and don't forget that when you make Bronze Ambassador, you get a $500 bonus that is paid over 4 campaigns. So I'm going to show you how that works next here in the next slides. Okay. And I got an eraser up here. Boy, I'm just playing with annotations. Let me remove this here. All right. All right, slide. There we go. All right. I may have to collapse these. Now, we are not going to look at all the stuff below the orange. Okay? I mean, you can look at it, but you might get confused. So let's just stay with where you are here. You see my big you are here. Okay? You are either a promoter or a star promoter. You are currently earning 40% on beauty and jewelry. You're earning 20% on fashion and home if you're not a new rep on Kickstart. If you're on Kickstart, you're getting 40 on everything as long as you're hitting your Kickstart. Okay? And if your personal sales are at least $50, if you look at the first line, then you're getting a 3% sponsoring, which is over here. If you can see my mouse moving, if it's working. All right, if you're also brand new in your first 90 days, your qualified new recruit bonus is not 20, but it's $50 when they place a first or second order of $150 and pay for it. Those are unlimited in your first 90 days. After your first 90 days, you look at this chart here, your qualified recruits become $20. Okay, so you're on this first line as a promoter. If you're a star promoter, that means you've recruited 2 people, as you can see here, that have placed 2 orders, and you're still earning your 3% sponsoring and your recruiting bonus. But if you're Generation 1 people, which means any of your Avon kids, you're earning an additional 3%. So actually, you're earning 6% at a star promoter level, if you look at it like that. So Bronze Ambassador is the place to be, guys, and above. You want to be moving yourself through the ambassador leader levels. So Bronze Ambassador, this is where the $200 personal sales change, and this is where they start asking for team sales. As you can see up above, it says not applicable. You have to have 3 Generation 1 orders and 1,000 unit sales. That's you plus your people, okay? So if you have 6 people selling plus you, and it's 1,200, you make Bronze Ambassador. If you have 3 first generation orders in, but you got somebody underneath those people that become your grandkids, basically, that are selling, and that equals over 1,000, then you still make Bronze Ambassador. It's your total unit. So let's use, we'll use Delana, for example. Delana is one of my Avon kids, okay? And Stephanie, your Avon kid is Kat, okay? Anybody that you recruit, if you look at like a family, they become your Avon kids. And if those Avon kids recruit, they become your G2 or your grandchildren. Your G3 would be your great-grandchildren. Your G4 would be your great-great-grandchildren. You see how that works when you look up at the top? A lot of people get confused with G1, G2. What does that all mean? G1 is your Avon kids. I want you to look at it like that. They are the people that you personally recruited yourself. And then if your Avon kids have Avon babies, then you become an Avon grandma and you got a G2 going. Okay, so maybe that helps break it down a little bit for you, but just remember your whole entire Avon family, kids, grandkids, great-kids, all equal the 1,000 or more on any of these promotions. So when you're trying to reach Silver Ambassador or any of the others, if you've got a rockin' grandchildren team going on there, great-grands, and your own, then guess what? It all goes towards your total unit sales. Okay, you have to have the G1 orders for any of the titles though. Okay, so Bronze Ambassador, at least 3 orders, you need 6 or more people. Silver Ambassador, 6 orders, you want to shoot for 12. Okay, so, and then you can see the percentage, and then your promotion bonus at each level, you have to achieve at each campaign in that. So we will go over that more because we're already at 8:15 and we only have 15 more minutes. So we are going to just break this down quickly. All right. So let me move this over here. We're going to be moving this all over. All right, the key to strong team building is the solid relationship. I just mentioned that. Understanding their passion, their motivation, and finding out their why for starting their Avon business is very key to supporting and guiding them in their success. So always find out what your team member's why is. And don't forget to share what you know and love about your Avon experience. New team members always benefit from hearing personal stories. So if you're brand new and you don't quite have a full Avon story yet, maybe you can share with them why you got started selling Avon, and maybe you can utilize other role models within our business, whether that be your upline sponsors that have been doing it or some of the other great people that we have here in Avon with their Avon stories. You can utilize that also to inspire and motivate. Boy, I just need to keep moving this around. You guys are in the middle of the screen. You're everywhere. All right. Share ideas and excitement on how to promote the business through social media and gatherings. Number 2, you want to show how to post success stories and all about Avon opportunity on social media. And number 3, you can review product features and benefits and how to sample and demonstrate to customers. So share your expertise with your team. I just have to keep moving this. Okay. When a team member looks to you for help, be ready to brainstorm with them and guide them to the training tools that will help them succeed. And remember, if they have a negative, we're going to turn it into a positive. We're going to get them out of that negative funk, and we're going to show them a positive, because they could be telling you, I can't get any customers, or I can't do this, or I'm having trouble with this, or this person isn't supporting me. We're going to turn that around, and we're going to show them a positive in that, okay? So always remember that, because you are their leader. We're not going to pity party with them, because if you do that, you're just going to bring them down, okay? We're going to build them up as a leader and a mentor. All right. Connect, engage, teach and inspire, and coaching, okay? These are the 3 great keys to mentoring your new team members, all right? Connect and engage. Boy, I shouldn't have I don't know how to minimize. Let me see if I can, there we go. We're minimizing everybody because I just keep moving you all around. All right, to help you with this kickoff communication, Avon created an entire plan that includes some emails that you can send to your new representatives. You're gonna, once you become your first team member has placed their first order, then Avon is gonna give you this system called Vibe. So you're not gonna see Vibe, from what I understand, until they place their very first order. And once they do, then you are going to see Vibe at the top of your screen, okay? And that center is going to give you all the tools you need. Unless you want to create your own emails, you can do that as well. But there is a center up at the top with emails, so you can communicate with your new representatives, and also suggestions of what you can say as a mentor. So there's call scripts in there as well. Now I'm going to be sharing with you guys some folders. If you have a Gmail, let me know that you have a Gmail account, and I'm going to be able to put you in a special thing on my Google Drive with folders to help you with all the things that you need as a new leader, okay? So let me know about that if you have a Gmail. If you don't, get a free Gmail so I can get you in on those folders. All right, key steps in your first contact. You're always going to send an initial welcome email and a text. I do that almost immediately when I see them, unless it's like, make sure you're mentioning like time zone. You don't want to send somebody a text late at night and be rude. My phone has a special thing where I can schedule texts. So I can schedule always for the next day at a certain time. So always send a welcome email and a welcome text. And I like to keep those messages canned so that I can quickly just change the name and send those out right away. You want to make sure that you're calling your new representative within 48 hours of them getting started to welcome them to your Avon team. And you also want to connect with them if you can on Facebook and add them into our Facebook group and welcome them in. Of course, you know our Facebook group, and if not, there it is down at the bottom of the screen. And that is a guide for you to be able to continue to support your team members while you're also learning the ropes. It gives them additional support and training. And they're always a part. They're my grandkids. They're my great-grandkids. Of course, I want you guys to all be successful. So please put them in our group so that we can help them help you. Talk about your new representatives. Why? Create their contact lists. You're going to review Kickstart with them, set goals, and then you'll teach them how to use their starter kit, and then reinforce how to sell and network. New representatives can find helpful tools to boost their skills on each of these topics during your first connection. Get online and help them navigate the training tools as well. So you can use a system like this with Zoom to share your screen, and you can get a free Zoom account. It doesn't cost you anything for the free platform, and as a matter of fact, if you're just doing a one-on-one, you have more than 30 minutes. People who are great at mentoring others have certain skills in common. Communicate information in a clear, accessible way. Energize others with excitement, positivity, and caring. You build a team culture where everyone matters, hence Team Moneymakers. We're all working together in there. We be open to learning from your team. Encourage everyone to contribute to the team with ideas, leading meetings and sharing on training calls, and having fun helping others. So that's really important. I'm sorry I'm having to go so fast, guys. It's like 9 minutes. These 30 minutes goes so quick. get together in person or Skype. Like I said, Zoom again allows the screen sharing. I said to join the Facebook group. Positive thoughts. You know, if you're in our group and your team member's doing something amazing, give them a shout out. Let them know, because recognition is so important. Links to training. You can hold group trainings as you get going with your leadership business if you want to. Entirely up to you. I think it's important once you get your team moving along. If you want to do those type of mentor trainings, you can. Personalized text, emails for congratulatory things. And brainstorm with your own mentor upline to share ideas and ways that you can influence and recognize your team through communication and training. Look at real numbers and things like that. And like I said, we're going to get further into these trainings with Vibe, because it's a whole other ball of wax that I don't want to share with you tonight because it's a lot, but I want you guys to be able to get the basics down. Okay, so remember that mentors are there for guidance, but you don't have to have all the answers being new. You just have to be willing to share what you know and inspire others with your own unique knowledge and experience. So coaching should create an environment where you're able to guide your new team member to find the answers. So we're always pointing them in the direction of where they can find it, because we want to be there to help nurture them, but we don't want to handhold forever. They need to learn where it's at on the sites. And more importantly, where the new representative becomes the expert, because you're training her to be duplicatable, okay? You have the support you need right at your fingertips. And then for additional questions and whatnot, of course, credit returns, 90-day training, youravon.com is there for you as well. And I see that we have a lot of questions in chat, so I will check that in a moment. Coaching to grow your business. Coaching is important to build those relationships and a one-on-one connection. It helps keep their goals clear and focused and making them accountable for helping them make their goals and dreams happen. And you're their guide. You're there to help redirect or cheerlead as they need and pay attention to their questions and concerns. And if ever you need to go back to the why that they told you in the beginning, go back to their why and remind them of why they started the business. So we ask open-ended questions as coaches. You want to listen a lot. You want to follow the 80-20 rule. 80% listening, 20% talking. Support, encourage, and inspire to achieve goals and create new ones. Here's some examples of open-ended questions. So would you tell me more about, it could be, you know, their children or their goal or their dream. Can you help me understand that a little bit better? How does that process work now? When do you see this happening for you? What's the most important priority to you with this, and why? What other dreams are important to you? What is it like you'd see, what is it like, get it out, Lisa. What is it that you'd like to see accomplished? Okay, so we don't have time to share open-ended questions because we have 6 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to upgrade on this. But I would love to see you chat in the box, maybe an open-ended question, or we'll share on our group page. So how often do you coach? You want to schedule a mentor coaching call weekly for the first 4 weeks with your new team member, and then once a campaign over their first 7 campaigns. Calls should be as short as 15 to 20 minutes and should be fun and all about strengthening your relationship. So you can check her sales and recruiting numbers before you start the call. Look at the kickstart, make sure that you know if she's already placed an order. When you're finished with the call, always set up the next call so that you guys are, hey, let's have our next call on this, and agree to it. And always ask for permission before you start coaching. So I always say, are you open for coaching today? Because again, we're not their boss. We're here to mentor, support, train, and cheerlead them on. And if somebody is completely not open for any of the coaching or training, then I guess you won't be having calls with that person. They're shutting you off. They're like, I don't want it. I just want to be a personal shopper. So keep that in mind, and then take notes. Once you have the Vibe system, you're going to have a place for notes. Make sure you're taking notes on your team member and the calls that you've had. Coaching on your call. Review results from last week's goals. Recognize accomplishments, big or small, and something she learned from the experience. You can talk about goals for the upcoming week. Does she have the resources she needs, or does she need specific training and guidance? What sales training activities will she be doing to meet her goal? The onboarding program is available in your back office, and you want to make sure you're utilizing that. And her goal is to achieve the Kickstart program. Your goal is to help her understand the needs to secure more customers, get referrals, increase her customers that she serves, and provide great service to all of them. So look at whatever income producing activities that she's doing and help her with that, because she might be saying she has a certain goal, but yet she's not doing the activities to reach them. And then make sure you're confirming day and time for the next call and share your excitement for the next week's experience. I think we might be at the end of the slides. I hope so. Okay. So let me look at all these questions because we got a lot in the chat.
Can we go back over that chart that you had?
Yeah.
We went by it really fast.
I had to, yeah, because I was like,
The moment we have time.
Yeah, okay. This chart here, you need to see the comp plan. So
that one.
All right, so this is like super important that you guys are looking ahead. We always look ahead at what our next goal is. So for all of you that are on Bronze Ambassador is the next stop. And I am going to throw out a challenge for all of you. I don't care if you're my first, second, third generation, it doesn't matter. If you title to a Bronze Ambassador by Campaign 21, okay, one person, that if like a lot of you title, one person is going to get free car signage from me. Whether you want that to be magnets or a back window personalized for your car, that's what one person's going to. And everybody else that titles, like everybody that titles as a Bronze Ambassador or above, will get either a button package and a personalized bumper sticker. If you don't want the bumper sticker, you'll get more buttons. And they will be buttons that you can wear when you're out and about. This is, ask me for a brochure, or I sell Avon, or just some really fun buttons. So become a Bronze Ambassador by Campaign 21. You got the goodies coming, and you also get yourself entered to earn the car signage. Okay? So write that down. I'll be watching for you guys. I want to see lots of you titling to Bronze Ambassador and above. You guys can do it. All right.
Lisa.
Yes. Hi, David.
Hey, I'm glad I caught the meeting. I woke up in time.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question about Bronze Ambassador, because I see where it says personal sales goal of 200, 3 team members, and total sales of 1,000.
Right.
Now, I know you explained to me when I got my 3rd team member last week or 2 weeks ago, but to get Bronze Ambassador, what is it when I get it, when I pop? Is that when I make my $200 mark? Do I pop automatically, or do I have to have $1,000 in sales?
Your whole unit, including you have to have, in order to pop as a Bronze Ambassador, you have to be watching your sales and your team's sales. Okay. Let's say your 3 team members all sell together $700, let's say. They put $700 in. For you to become a Bronze Ambassador, you still need the 1,000. Your order better be $300 at least, okay? But let's say your team is kicking it and they have $900 in sales. You still need $200 as a Bronze Ambassador. Do you see all the way down the line? All the way down the line, from Bronze Ambassador to leader levels in green and the blue executive levels. It's $200 personal. And when we say personal, it doesn't mean you personally having to buy $200. It means you've sold to your customers, personal items, books, whatever you're buying. Your regular sales need to be at least $200 a campaign.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, I understood that part. Because like right now, my personal sales have to be 50, but I was confused about the 1,000. Is what I was confused about. So
unit sales,
unit sales, team unit sales have to be 1,000
together with you. So let's say you blow it out of the water and you have an $800 campaign. You got 3 team members that placed an order and they make up the $200 difference. Then you pop as a Bronze Ambassador. But just remember, if it's that lopsided, are you really making that much on the percentage if your team, 3 members put in 200 and you did 800?
Right.
Don't we want it to be like, where your team is killing it with 2 and 3, 4,000, whatever, and you're actually making a good percentage. So the object is to have team members that you have really coached well in the Kickstart program, the Share the Love program, and their personal goals, that they understand where they need to be to earn their 40%. Some people are going to join this business for a personal discount, and some people are going to join this business because they want more. We have to honor that as leaders, okay? As the mentor, as the Avon mamas, the Avon dads, we need to honor whatever your team members saying they want out of the business. Let it be.
Well, yeah, that's the way this last representative I signed up. She said that she was wanting to make a little extra money.
Yeah.
But she's basically in it just for the discount because she loves Avon products and she bought from me all the time.
There you go.
So I'm like, okay.
And sometimes, people will start out that way, and then sometimes they end up changing their mind later and actually really doing something with the business. So she may just start out that way and turn out to be a rock star. You never know.
Awesome.
Okay. Anybody else? Thanks, David. Anybody else with questions about titling to bronze ambassador, or maybe your $500 promotion? We have about 4 minutes. So to get your promotion bonus, which is $500, and you see where it says mentor 250? Kat, we'll use you as an example. Or Stephanie, we'll use you as an example. Stephanie has Kat on her team. Stephanie, if you're a bronze ambassador and Kat titles to a bronze ambassador, Kat, you receive your $500, but Stephanie can receive $250 as well. If she titles to bronze ambassador, she's for $500, and she can, as a mentor, can receive $250. Now you want to, in order to get the full payout, you have to be performing as a bronze ambassador 4 out of 5 campaigns. So for example, let's say you title in campaign 21 to bronze ambassador. Everything meets. And then in campaign 22, oops, you don't have the order count, or you don't have the $1,000. That becomes a grace campaign. You get 1 grace in regards to your bonus, okay? Then the next 3, 23, 24, and 25, or 23 and 20, 23, 24, and 25, you'd want to hit it to get the full 500. So they break that 500 down into 125, 125 until it's fully paid to you. They don't want people just titling one campaign, taking $500, and then they're out, kind of thing. They want to make sure that you're building a strong foundation and that you're continuing to grow your business, and they're going to pay it out to you over the campaigns. And you get, like I said, 1 grace in there. Like if you, oops, we didn't make it, it's okay. You still got 3 more campaigns to make it. But if you missed it again, then whatever you earn for that mentor bonus or the promotion bonus, that's it. If your team member has become a bronze ambassador and you're up for a $250 mentor bonus and they kill it and they get their full 500, you get the full 250. If they only get maybe 250 of their 500, you only get half of the 250. Okay? So that's how it works on the mentor and the promotion bonus.
Lisa, I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
The
2 minutes.
in the back office, it says where you're receiving leads.
Mm-hmm.
When I click on there, I opted in, but every time I go back, it says I'm not receiving leads. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if I have to title before I do that, because I know they have I know Avon has a lead system where you can get leads and stuff, and then call these leads and stuff. How does that work? Where do you get that information?
You want to be bronze ambassador. I know for sure once you're a bronze ambassador, you can purchase leads. So it's why it's so important, guys. I can delegate leads to you. And Delana, do you have something to say with that?
Yeah, you also have to have 2 recruits in 3 campaigns to keep leads coming.
Yep. Thank you for that. 2 recruits every 3 campaigns. So that's every 6 weeks, guys. 6 weeks that they're asking, like, for you to be able to stay on the leads system.
Oh,
Okay.
So 2 and 3 campaigns, and you start getting leads sent to you.
And here's the thing, though. If you are on the leads program, let's say you hit bronze ambassador, and then you get right on the leads program, what's going to happen? You should automatically be getting 2 leads, 2 recruits every 3 campaigns if you're on that. Anyway, because if you're purchasing or if you're getting them shared or whatever, if you're producing, once you're there, you'll always be on the leads. There's no reason you shouldn't be.
Right.
So listen, if it cuts me off and I just disappear, it's because it just ended, but we can continue this chat on over in the group, or if you need a one-on-one with me, or your personal upline, you just let me know and we can do some more coaching on this, because I want to see a lot of you finally getting your title. We have 60 something people in our downline that are sitting at promoter or star promoter that have just never, continued on. So I'd love to see those that are wanting to move forward make it to the next stop at the ambassador levels. And so we're here to support you. We're here to help you. Like I said, I don't know when it's going to cut me off. It says less than a minute. So we're about to cut off. So I will see you guys. Look for more trainings. We got more coming.